So this is called a frequency table. Can you see the word frequency here?
Yeah.
So how do you make the table? So over here is the queue time for 50 customer. How do you ensure if 50 customer, they should add up to 50? Can you help me out to see whether they add up to 50? If they don't add up to 50, that means this question is wrong. Or you have to find out why is not 50. Maybe they have not included one customer.
It adds up to 50.
Oh, okay, good. So it adds up to 50, so that means it's correct. So there is no abnormality in this question. Then you don't have to consider that abnormality. So over here is asked to estimate of the mean queue time. Okay, what we used to do is this. Let's not talk about this first. Let's talk about the other one first. Yeah. Okay. Score for 5 students. No, 5 is too little. I made 5. I'm going to show you why that table is useful in certain circumstances. So student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 5. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 5. So the best score is 5, the lowest score is 0. So 5 scores for 5 students. So in this case, it's okay if you record them individually. Okay?
Okay.
Imagine you have 50 of them. You're going to have a lot of numbers, 50 numbers. Imagine you have 100 of them. You're going to write down 100 numbers. Okay?
Okay.
And I guess if I ask you to find the average of 100 students, how are you going to do it? You press calculator, you press 100 times. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5, you press 100 times, right? It's quite meaningless, right? Okay? And it takes a lot of time. But what if I'm going to make it simple? I'll give you a range. So score. But okay, if there are 100 of them, right? Then it's better to have the score should be 0 to 100. I'm going to show you why. So this one is 10. This is okay. So let's say you have many students until S50. That means 50 of them. So I think it makes sense for you to do this. 0 to 10. How many students? Right? Then after that is okay, maybe not 0 to 10.
1 to 10.
0 to 10, yes. Maybe 0 to 9, sorry. Then 10 to 19. Then 20 to 29. So you are going to have, you understand?
Yeah.
Maybe just make it simple and not 0 to 100. Just 50. Highest is 50, lowest is 0. So I need to change. Okay? So let me just get this. So you just read, then just count 0 to 9, maybe 2. You know? So 3, you know, maybe 10, then maybe 11, you know, something like this. So it's good to use range.
But this one.
Yeah, so this one is the queue time. So basically the queue time 0 minute to 5 minute 14 of them. So 40. So I'm teaching you how you read this table. So 14 customer wait between 0 to 5, 5 included. Okay?
Okay.
23 wait 5 to 10 minutes. 8 wait 10 to 15 minutes. 5 wait 15 to 20 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
That's how you read. Okay?
Yeah.
Then how do you find the mean queue time? 14 wait between this 0 to 5, right?
Yeah.
23 wait between this. 8 wait between this. 5 wait between this.
But you don't know the exact time and which people.
Exactly. So that means 14 of them is from 0 to 5. So from 0 to 5 can be what? Can 14 of them. So
Can be
to be more extreme lah, 14 of them, let's say I take the lower side, they can wait 0 minute. Which also, okay, 0 is not included, by the way. Can you see the inequality?
Yeah.
0 is not included lah. So that means they have to wait lah, huh? So that means it can be 14 of them wait 1 minute. It's also under this range. Okay? So if you consider this case, you will end up with a lower end mean estimate. Right? Then if I say 14, so 5 is included, okay. I take the higher extreme. So this will give you the higher end mean estimate. Right? So this is lower end mean estimate, this is higher end mean estimate. So when you just now you say, right, how do I have a fair mean? Fair mean means fair, not biased to the lower end, not biased to the higher end. Right? If you consider this case, lower end cannot, not fair. This higher end, not fair. So you take the 2.5. So you assume that, okay, 14 of them, 2.5. 2.5 is actually 0 plus 5 divided by 2. Okay?
Okay.
So you don't want to consider the lower end, you don't want to consider the higher end. You consider the
Middle.
So you consider the middle for this one range. You consider the middle for this range. You consider middle for this range. Then now you will have a fair mean estimate. Okay?
Okay.
So how do you get the mean?
2.5
Times 14
plus
add with 7.5 times 23, 12.5 times 8 plus 17.5 times 5. This is the total divided by how many customers?
395 divided by 50.
Correct. So this will be a more
7.9.
very good. So average 7.9 minutes per customer. Does it make sense?
Yep.
So you don't want to you don't want to estimate higher. You don't want to estimate lower. The fair one will be this. If given a range, then I say which class interval contains the median. So which one is the median in this case? How do you split 50? How do you split 50 to 5? Median. Can you see the median?
Yep.
So 50, okay, 2 ways to find the median, right?
Yep.
One way is 50, you split to 25, 25, right? So it's going to be the 25th one and the 26th one. You add, you divide by 2.
Yep.
Right? So the 25th one happened to be which range?
5T10.
Yeah. So 5T10 is the 25th one, right? The 26th one?
Also in 5T.
Also in there. So if 25th is this range, 26 is also this range. So when you add up, you divide by 2, it will be the same, it will happen in this range. So therefore it's,
Okay, I got this question correct.
yeah. Okay, that's how you find the median for range.
Okay.
Okay? Good.